In our journey of self-discovery and personal growth, we often encounter fears and uncertainties that hold us back from becoming who we truly want to be. By embracing the teachings of Stoicism, we can find the inspiration and guidance to overcome these obstacles and unlock our full potential. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rooted in practical wisdom, offers valuable insights on how to navigate through life's challenges, cultivate resilience, and embrace personal transformation. In this video, we will delve into 10 key principles of Stoicism that can empower you to become who you're afraid to be. Number 1. Understand that some things are out of your control, and that's okay. One of the fundamental teachings of Stoicism is the recognition that there are aspects of life that are beyond our control. It is a powerful reminder that we cannot control external events, circumstances, or the actions of others. Stoicism encourages us to accept this reality and shift our focus towards what we can control: our own thoughts, attitudes, and actions. By understanding that some things are out of our control, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress, anxiety, and frustration. We learn to let go of the need to control every outcome and instead focus on how we respond to the situations presented to us. Stoicism teaches us that our true power lies in how we choose to interpret and respond to the events in our lives. While we may not have control over external circumstances, we have the ability to control our own thoughts and reactions. This shift in perspective empowers us to approach challenging situations with equanimity and resilience. When we accept that some things are beyond our control, we can redirect our energy towards what truly matters: our own values, virtues, and personal growth. We can cultivate inner peace by letting go of attachment to outcomes and embracing the present moment. Stoicism encourages us to focus on the present and make the most of what is within our control. By directing our attention to the present moment, we can fully engage with the tasks at hand and make conscious choices aligned with our values. Understanding that some things are out of our control fosters a sense of humility and acceptance. It reminds us of the interconnectedness of all things and the vastness of the universe. Stoicism teaches us to surrender to the natural order of things and trust in the unfolding of life's events. Stoicism reminds us that some things are out of our control, and that's okay. By accepting this truth, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary worry and frustration. We focus on what we can control: our own thoughts, attitudes, and actions, and cultivate inner peace and resilience. Embracing this Stoic principle allows us to navigate through life with greater serenity and become who we are truly meant to be. Number 2, learn from tough situations and grow wiser. Tough situations and challenges are inevitable in life, but Stoicism teaches us to view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Stoics believe that adversity provides valuable lessons and that we can become wiser through the experiences we go through. When faced with tough situations, Stoicism encourages us to approach them with a mindset of curiosity and openness. Instead of dwelling on the negative aspects, we can shift our focus towards what we can learn from the situation. By embracing challenges as learning opportunities, we can extract wisdom and insights that can guide us in the future. Stoicism teaches us to examine our own role and responsibility in difficult situations. It prompts us to reflect on our actions, choices, and attitudes, allowing us to identify areas for improvement. By taking ownership of our part in the situation, we can learn from our mistakes and make better choices moving forward. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of maintaining an objective perspective. It encourages us to step back and view the situation from a broader viewpoint, considering different perspectives and potential solutions. This helps us gain clarity and make more informed decisions in the face of adversity. Stoics also advocate for practicing resilience in the face of tough situations. They believe that by developing mental strength and emotional resilience, we can better navigate through challenges and emerge stronger on the other side. Resilience allows us to bounce back from setbacks, adapt to changing circumstances, and persevere in the pursuit of our goals. Learning from tough situations also involves cultivating a growth mindset. Stoicism reminds us that setbacks and failures are not permanent, but rather opportunities for growth and improvement. By embracing a growth mindset, we can see challenges as stepping stones towards personal development and continuous learning. Stoicism teaches us to learn from tough situations and grow wiser by approaching challenges with curiosity, taking ownership of our actions, maintaining an objective perspective, practicing resilience, and cultivating a growth mindset. We can extract valuable lessons from adversity, and through these experiences, we can become wiser individuals and navigate through life with greater insight and understanding. Number 3, don't be afraid of feeling uncomfortable. In our pursuit of personal growth and self-improvement, it is natural to encounter uncomfortable situations. However, Stoicism encourages us to embrace discomfort rather than shy away from it. By facing our fears and stepping outside of our comfort zones, we open ourselves up to new experiences and opportunities for growth. Fear of discomfort often holds us back from taking risks or pursuing our passions. We may hesitate to speak up in a meeting, try something new, or confront difficult conversations. But Stoicism teaches us that discomfort is not something to be feared, but rather a sign of progress and development. When we allow ourselves to feel uncomfortable, we challenge the boundaries of our comfort zones and expand our capabilities. It is through discomfort that we discover our true potential and learn valuable lessons about ourselves. By embracing discomfort, we open ourselves up to personal transformation and the possibility of becoming who we are truly meant to be. Stoicism teaches us that discomfort is not a sign of weakness, but rather an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. It encourages us to confront our fears head-on and push through the discomfort in pursuit of our goals and aspirations. To overcome the fear of discomfort, Stoic practices such as negative visualization can be helpful. By imagining worst-case scenarios and mentally preparing ourselves for them, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle challenging situations. This practice allows us to confront our fears in a controlled way, reducing their power over us. Stoicism reminds us that discomfort is temporary. By acknowledging that uncomfortable situations are transient and that we have the power to endure and overcome them, we gain a sense of empowerment and resilience. We learn to see discomfort as a necessary part of growth rather than something to be avoided. So, Stoicism teaches us not to be afraid of feeling uncomfortable. It encourages us to embrace discomfort as a catalyst for personal growth and self-improvement. By confronting our fears, pushing beyond our comfort zones, and recognizing the temporary nature of discomfort, we can unlock our full potential and become who we are truly meant to be. Number 4. Try to be good and do the right thing. At the core of Stoic philosophy is the belief that virtue and moral excellence are the keys to a fulfilling and meaningful life. Stoicism encourages us to strive to be good individuals and to consistently do the right thing, even in the face of challenges and temptations. Trying to be good means aligning our actions with moral principles such as honesty, kindness, justice, and integrity. It involves making choices that are in line with our values and that contribute to the well-being of ourselves and others. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness and fulfillment come from living a virtuous life. By cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice, we not only improve ourselves, but also positively impact the world around us. Doing the right thing can sometimes be difficult, especially when faced with ethical dilemmas or conflicting interests. However, Stoicism encourages us to act in accordance with our principles, even when it is challenging or unpopular. It reminds us that our character is defeated by how we respond to difficult situations and how we uphold our values. Stoics emphasize the importance of self-reflection and self-discipline in our pursuit of virtue. Through introspection, we can examine our thoughts, intentions, and actions, allowing us to identify areas for improvement and make conscious choices aligned with our moral compass. Stoicism teaches us that external circumstances should not dictate our moral choices. We should strive to do the right thing regardless of the outcomes or rewards it may bring. Our actions are within our control, and by focusing on doing what is morally right, we can find a sense of inner peace and fulfillment. It is important to note that striving to be good and do the right thing is a lifelong journey. We are not expected to be perfect, but rather to continuously work on improving ourselves and aligning our actions with our values. Stoicism encourages us to try to be good individuals and do the right thing. By cultivating virtues, making choices aligned with our values, and acting with integrity, we can lead fulfilling lives and positively impact the world around us. Stoicism reminds us that true happiness comes from living a virtuous life, and that our character is defined by how we navigate ethical challenges. Through self-reflection and self-discipline, we can continuously strive for moral excellence and become who we are truly meant to be. Number 5. Build up your ability to bounce back from tough emotions. Life is full of ups and downs, and Stoicism teaches us how to navigate through the inevitable challenges and setbacks with resilience. It emphasizes the importance of building our ability to bounce back from tough emotions such as fear, sadness, or anger. Stoicism recognizes that emotions are a natural part of being human, but it also teaches us not to be controlled or overwhelmed by them. Instead, Stoics advocate for practicing emotional detachment and maintaining equanimity in the face of adversity. Building up our ability to bounce back from tough emotions starts with developing emotional awareness. Stoicism encourages us to observe our emotions without judgment and understand their underlying causes. By becoming more attuned to our emotional landscape, we gain the power to respond to them in a more constructive and balanced way. Stoics also emphasize the power of reframing our perspectives. When faced with challenging emotions, we can choose to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. By reframing our mindset, we can shift from a victim mentality to an empowered mindset that sees setbacks as stepping stones towards personal development. Another Stoic practice that helps build resilience is negative visualization. By imagining worst-case scenarios and mentally preparing ourselves for them, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle challenging emotions. This practice allows us to confront our fears in a controlled way, reducing their power over us. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate gratitude and focus on the things we can be grateful for, even in difficult times. By shifting our attention to the positive aspects of our lives, we can counterbalance negative emotions and foster a sense of resilience and well-being. Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-care and self-compassion. Taking care of our physical, mental, and emotional well-being is crucial for building resilience. Number 6. Take time to think about yourself. In the fast-paced and demanding world we live in, it is easy to get caught up in constant busyness and forget to prioritize self-reflection. However, Stoicism emphasizes the importance of taking dedicated time to think about ourselves and understand our thoughts, emotions, and desires. Taking time to think about yourself is not a selfish act, but rather a necessary step towards self-awareness and personal growth. By pausing and reflecting on our experiences, values, and aspirations, we gain a deeper understanding of who we are and what truly matters to us. Stoic philosophy encourages us to engage in introspection as a means to align our actions with our authentic selves. It prompts us to question our beliefs, values, and motivations, allowing us to make conscious choices that are in line with our true desires and principles. By setting aside regular moments of solitude and introspection, we create a space for self-discovery and self-reflection. This can be done through practices such as journaling, meditation, or simply taking quiet walks in nature. These activities provide an opportunity to detach from external distractions and connect with our inner selves. Through self-reflection, we gain clarity about our strengths, weaknesses, and areas for improvement. We become more attuned to our emotions, thoughts, and patterns of behavior. This heightened self-awareness enables us to make better decisions, cultivate healthy habits, and navigate through life with greater purpose and fulfillment. Taking time to think about ourselves helps us identify and address any internal conflicts or limiting beliefs that may be holding us back. By examining our fears, insecurities, and doubts, we can challenge them and develop strategies to overcome them. Number 7, appreciate the good things and be thankful. Stoicism reminds us to cultivate a sense of gratitude and appreciation for the good things in our lives. It encourages us to shift our focus towards the positive aspects of our experiences and to be thankful for what we have. Appreciating the good things allows us to find joy and contentment in the present moment. Stoicism teaches us to take a step back and recognize the blessings and privileges that we often take for granted. By acknowledging and savoring the positive aspects of our lives, we can cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment and happiness. Being thankful also helps us develop resilience and perspective in times of difficulty or adversity. Stoics encourage us to reflect on the things we can be grateful for, even amidst challenges. This practice allows us to maintain a positive outlook and find strength in the face of adversity. Expressing gratitude fosters a sense of interconnectedness with others. Stoicism teaches us that we are part of a larger whole and that our well-being is intertwined with the well-being of others. By expressing gratitude towards others, we acknowledge their contributions and build stronger relationships based on appreciation and kindness. Stoicism reminds us that gratitude is not limited to external circumstances or material possessions. It encourages us to appreciate the simple pleasures, such as a beautiful sunset, a warm cup of coffee, or a kind gesture from a loved one. By finding gratitude in the small moments, we can cultivate a greater sense of fulfillment and joy in our daily lives. Stoicism teaches us to appreciate the good things and be thankful by shifting our focus towards the positive aspects of our experiences, expressing gratitude for what we have, and cultivating a sense of interconnectedness. We can find greater joy, contentment, and resilience. Number 8, nurture important connections with others. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of cultivating and nurturing meaningful relationships with others. It recognizes that our connections with fellow human beings are essential for our well-being and personal growth. Nurturing important connections involves investing time and effort into building strong and authentic relationships. Stoicism teaches us to value the qualities of trust, respect, empathy, and compassion in our interactions with others. By fostering these qualities, we can create a supportive and nurturing environment for ourselves and those around us. Stoics believe that we are social beings and our relationships play a vital role in our pursuit of a good life. Meaningful connections with others provide us with emotional support, understanding, and a sense of belonging. They enrich our lives, bring us joy, and help us navigate through life's challenges. To nurture important connections, Stoicism encourages us to practice active listening and effective communication. By truly listening to others, we can understand their perspectives, needs, and desires. This allows us to build deeper connections based on mutual understanding and respect. Stoicism also reminds us to be present in our interactions with others. By being fully engaged and attentive, we can show genuine interest in their lives and experiences. This fosters a sense of connection and strengthens the bond between individuals. Stoicism teaches us to practice empathy and compassion towards others. By seeking to understand and share in the feelings of others, we can build deeper connections based on empathy and support. This involves putting ourselves in their shoes, offering kindness and support when needed, and celebrating their successes. Stoicism teaches us to nurture important connections with others by investing time and effort into building meaningful relationships, practicing active listening, effective communication, empathy, and compassion. We can create a supportive and nurturing social environment. Our connections with others provide us with emotional support, understanding, and a sense of belonging. By cultivating these relationships, we enrich our lives, find joy, and navigate through life's challenges together. Number 9. Pay attention to what's happening right now. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of being fully present and engaged in the present moment. It encourages us to pay attention to what's happening right now, rather than getting lost in regrets about the past or worries about the future. By focusing on the present moment, we can fully experience and appreciate the richness of life. Stoicism teaches us that the present moment is all we have control over and where we can make a meaningful impact. By directing our attention to the here and now, we can engage more fully with our surroundings, relationships, and activities. Paying attention to what's happening right now also allows us to cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of non-judgmental awareness of the present moment, involving observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without attachment or judgment. Through mindfulness, we can develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Stoicism reminds us that dwelling on the past or worrying about the future only robs us of the present moment. It encourages us to let go of regrets and resentments from the past, as well as anxieties and fears about the future. By focusing on the present, we can free ourselves from unnecessary stress and find peace in the here and now. Paying attention to what's happening right now enables us to make conscious choices aligned with our values. Number 10. Take charge of your own life and actions. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility and taking control of our own lives. It teaches that we have the power to shape our thoughts, emotions, and actions, and that we are ultimately responsible for the choices we make. Taking charge of our own lives involves recognizing that we have control over our attitudes and responses to external circumstances. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control, such as our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, rather than getting caught up in things beyond our control. By taking ownership of our lives, we can actively work towards our goals and aspirations. Stoicism encourages us to set meaningful goals, develop a clear vision for our lives, and take consistent action towards achieving them. It reminds us that we have the power to shape our own destiny through deliberate choices and actions. Stoicism also teaches us to cultivate self-discipline and self-mastery. By mastering our desires, impulses, and emotions, we can make rational decisions aligned with our values and long-term well-being. This involves practicing mindfulness, self-reflection, and self-control. Taking charge of our own lives means being accountable for our actions and their consequences. Stoicism reminds us that we cannot control external events or the actions of others, but we can control how we respond to them. By taking responsibility for our choices and actions, we can learn from our mistakes, make amends when necessary, and grow as individuals. Stoicism encourages us to live in accordance with our principles and virtues. By aligning our actions with what we believe to be morally right and virtuous, we can lead a life of integrity and fulfillment. This involves making choices that are consistent with our values, even in the face of challenges or temptations.